What happens when faith enters politics? Stay with me, because Torah, Gospel, and Quran all speak about leadership, integrity, and the role of faith in public life. This week, a statement made headlines, a call for lawmakers to pass a voting law. For Jesus, that phrase instantly sparked debate. Supporters saw conviction, critics saw concern. Because when sacred language meets political power, the stakes change. So here's the deeper question: what does God actually say about using faith in political decisions? Here's what's happening. According to Reuters, President Trump urged Republican lawmakers to remain in Washington over Easter. The goal was to pass a voting-related bill known as the SAVE Act. During that push, he reportedly encouraged them to make this one for Jesus. The proposed law would require proof of citizenship and photo identification to vote. Supporters argue the bill protects election integrity. Critics argue it could prevent eligible voters from participating. The issue has already become politically charged. But the use of religious language added another layer, because it raises a broader question: when faith is used to support a political position, what does that mean? And how should it be understood? Scripture warns about misusing faith. Jewish scripture places justice at the center of leadership. Deuteronomy 16:20 says, Justice you shall pursue, so that you may live and possess the land." And Exodus 23:2 teaches, "Do not follow the crowd in doing wrong." In Jewish thought, leaders are called to pursue justice consistently, not selectively, not politically. From this perspective, invoking God's name carries responsibility. It must align with fairness, truth, and integrity, because justice is sacred. Christian scripture directly addresses the relationship between faith and government. Matthew 22:21 records Jesus saying, "Give back to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's." And Matthew 6:1 warns, "Be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them." Christian teaching creates a distinction. Faith belongs to God, government belongs to human systems. From this lens, using God's name in public decisions must be approached carefully, because faith is not meant to be used as a tool for influence. It is meant to guide personal integrity. Islam strongly emphasizes accountability in leadership. Quran 4:58 says, "Indeed, Allah commands you to render trusts to whom they are due, and when you judge between people to judge with justice." And Quran 2:188 warns, "Do not consume one another's wealth unjustly or use it to bribe authorities in order to consume a portion of others' wealth sinfully." Islamic teaching highlights responsibility. Authority is a trust. Decisions must be just. From this perspective, invoking God's name increases accountability, not power, because leadership must answer to higher moral standards. Judaism emphasizes justice. Christianity distinguishes between God and government. Islam stresses accountability in leadership. Three religions, one shared message. Faith is serious. It is not a slogan. It is not a strategy. It is a responsibility. When religious language enters politics, it carries weight. It can inspire, but it can also divide. Faith consistently points towards something deeper: integrity, humility, and responsibility. Because the question is not simply whether faith should be present. The question is how it is used. Faith has always influenced human life, including leadership, including government. But scripture across religions reminds us of something important. Invoking God's name is not about power. It is about responsibility. It raises the standard, not the volume. In moments like this, people may disagree on policies, on laws, on politics. But the deeper principle remains: faith should guide hearts, not be used as a tool. So here is the call to thought to carry forward: let faith guide integrity, not be used for influence. If this reflection made you think, share it. If it challenged you, comment respectfully, because when faith and politics meet, the responsibility becomes even greater. Faith requires integrity.